Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon White. It is time for us to go on a legendary Pokemon hunt. You see, just like in all the games in Pokemon, there are a legendary trio that we need to pay attention to. And this trio is the same as with the others. They are legendary Pokemon, powerful, and should be put on our team. And I want to capture all three of them, and we can't capture all three of them right now. So to make sure we can actually capture them this time, not fail like I did on Volcarona, I brought Zebstrika in the team instead of Vanillux. Also used Level-Up a bit, and now we're gonna ready to use it in our fight. Reason is because we want to paralyze it, and we want to be able to capture it as well. Just one little thing. When I won the Challenger Cave and things just looked a bit iffy, the graphics, yeah, I'm sorry about that. There's a bug with the emulator, but that's because you're supposed to use Flash in these dungeons, so let's get the TM for Flash. I can't even remember where it was. It's supposed to be in a narrow street. Maybe here. Yeah, here it is, I think. Where did I put those sunglasses? Ah, I found them! And you really got to have more light to see your way by. Take this, it'll help you see in dark places. And that's how we get TM70 Flash. If you use the move Flash, the accuracy of the opponent's moves goes down. When you use it twice, the rate gets to hit by move will be about half, because it means more light. Yeah, I guess that's a good thing. Well, let's learn TM70 Flash. Let's see. Flash. Now I don't really need to use Flash, it's just that it looks a bit less buggy on my emulator, so I'll be giving Flash to Zebstrika. It's just gonna be used for legendary Pokemon, and after that I'll probably will ditch it, even though I'll be using it for maybe something else as well. So what should we ditch here? Flame Charge is actually useful for this upcoming battle, so I think I'll keep that. Stomp, I'll forget it. So let's keep Flash just to reduce the accuracy. It's also a good way to capture legendary Pokemon to get them keep missing their moves so you can keep surviving as the Pokeballs are being thrown at your legendary Pokemon that you want to have on your team. Yes! Alright, so where are these legendary Pokemon, you may think? Well, I'll tell you exactly where they are, or should we say where the first one is. Now here's the thing, these three legendary Pokemon are here, here, and here. But this one and that one will not appear until you have found this one. Now Mistralton Cave is actually a place we haven't been to yet. Why? It's an optional place. And it's a place you need to have surf on. So that's one of the reasons I didn't go here so far. To get to this cave thing, you need to go to Driftveil, go on Route 6, and surf on the river to get to Mistralton Cave. So let's get to Driftveil City right away. We won't be visiting Clay though. Maybe give him a little present next time. Alright, so we are in Driftveil City. It is time to move west of the city and head to find the legendary Pokemon that is called the Swords of Justice. Yeah, Swords of Justice are a mix of not 3 but actually 4 Pokemon. So they're not a trio, they're actually a quad of Pokemon. The thing is, the 4th Pokemon in the bunch is not available for us to capture. It's a event Pokemon, so that's a bit sad. But nothing much we can do about it. We just have to stick with it. Let's max Repel, so we can get ourselves a new cool item here. Team 84 Poison Jab. Not like very needed, but TM is a TM. They can be used as much as you want in this game, so that's cool. But yeah, there are 4 Pokemon in this quad of legendary Pokemon. They all are the fighting type, but they also have a secondary type, which the others doesn't have. We have a steel fighting, we have a rock fighting, a grass fighting, and a water fighting. The water fighting one is the one we cannot capture, but the other 3 we'll be getting now in these upcoming episodes, starting with the first one here. Let's just go across here. This is the way to Mistralton Cave. Surf. And we're heading directly east. Right here. Here we are. I want this item very bad, but maybe next time. Let's enter this cave. As you can see, it's a bit buggy on my emulator, so I have to switch my Flash on. Let's go on our Pokemon, choose Zebstrika and Flash. Let's try to use Flash. And, yeah, the things are still there. It's because of the bug with the emulator. I'm sorry, guys, but hell, it looks better at least. This place also needs to have the strength, so we need to use strength here. We have Crafty to do that for us. Let's push the boulders. Yeah, much better. That's much, much better. Of course, there are some trainers here. They're not really strong, but yeah, we can take care of them with our Archeops. We have some hikers here too. Hello! My favorite things are mountains, meals, Pokemon, and fun battles. I can like all of them too. Let's have a battle then, since that's the last thing you liked. Hiker Hugh. And Hugh has a drill burr, which is kind of common. Most hikers only have rock-type Pokemon. They have ground-type Pokemon. And sometimes they also have a fighting-type Pokemon. That's pretty much what they always have. Sometimes they also have what Pokemon in caves, like for example Zubat, which is a typical cave Pokemon, but nah, not really a thing you always see here because, well, there's no Zubat in Generation 5, or well, now they are because we have beaten them before, but yeah. Anyways, Drillbur is taken out. We're gonna take on Girder now, the evolutional form of Timber, and the pre-evolutional form of Conkeldurr. Looks pretty amazed, this Pokemon, but he won't survive the fly into his mouth. That would be kind of nasty, but don't tell anyone I said that. We take care of that one, and we are moving up with Haikyuu. Oh ho ho, you got me! Yeah, I did. I won, which is no surprise. I mean, you're not that super strong. Yes. We move on. So, we have an item we can get here, and another hiker. I'm chasing my dream and I'm fighting for a victory. Well, what is your dream and what kind of victory do you want? I'm thinking about to embarrass you a bit though. Mr. Hiker Clark. And Clark has one Pokemon, which is a Boldore. Yeah. Boldore. Which is a pure Rock-type Pokemon, the evolutional form of Roggenrola, and the pre-evolutional form of Gigalith. Earthquake, that's how we do it. Rocks don't like ground, they're getting buried beneath it, but Boulder survives because of the sturdy ability, which makes sure it will survive. Smackdown, actually a very good move to use on a flying type, super effective. That is because when you're using Smackdown, flying Pokemon will no longer be immune to ground type moves. Crunch, that's how we do it. So flying type will then take normal damage from ground type moves. It won't be super effective unless the other type of course will do it for you, but yeah. I can't catch that dream! Well, what is that dream of youth? I'm looking for a legendary Pokemon said to be hiding in this cave. Yes, it is true. Men are suckers for adventure, no matter how old we get. Well, I'm sorry to say, but this legendary Pokemon that you are looking for will be mine, so you have to go chase for something else, mister. Maybe go to another region or something, because that Pokemon will be mine. Max Repel and Hyper Potion, good to have in your team. Use strength on this boulder if you want to exit the cave. Do not go up here to go up the stairs. Same things here as well. You need to collect items if you want to. Use strength here to move. I wonder, can I use flash again actually to take away all the light here, or is the flash only based upon where we are now? Let's see. I can't use flash anymore, so okay, one flash is enough. That's a bit sad. I wanted to take away those, you know, this black stripes on my screen, but I can't do that. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I'll replay this game, or maybe I'll do another Let's Play. Maybe I'll do Let's Play of Pokemon Black in the future when I actually have my 3DS recording software. Oh, I just spoiled you guys of what's gonna happen in the future. Sorry. I think you can take the hint. It's actually a negative hint if you think about it. If you think about what's happening with, you know, Generation 6 and 7 and what I can do. Yeah. Well, I'll talk about that when we are done with Elite Four again. Using this rock, so we can move on to floor number 3. Go take these items if you want to. I'm just gonna skip right through it. What's this old man want? I saw your skill. It's impressive for one so young. Maybe you're the one. It may be possible. How about it? We listen to an old man's story? I guess we can.
In the distant past, when Pokemon and people lived in different worlds, a war between people started, an intense fire in the forest where many Pokemon lived. The Pokemon were surrounded by smoke and flames. They were in big trouble. And then, the legends Cobalion, Terrakion, and Verizon appeared. Terrakion used its amazing strength to destroy rocks blocking the escape route. Verizon used his quick movements to protect Pokemon from looming flames. And Cobalion led the frightened Pokemon out of the burning woods. The people who started the war were rooted by the power of the legends. Because of Cobalion, Terrakion, and Verizon, the war was ended. When people fight, there's no peace for Pokemon either. The three legends learned that deeds of humans could lead to dire consequences for their world. They cut themselves off from people and disappeared. No one saw much of them after that, and the three faded into myth. I've been searching for them for decades, and I finally figured out that one of them was deep in this cave. But the legendary three did not trust people. If people approach, they bare stinging fangs and attack. It can't be helped because they only know the world. They still don't know the world has become a place where people and Pokemon try to understand and help each other. You seem like you might be able to show them that people and Pokemon can trust each other and live together. If they can take another look at people, I think they'll stop hiding from us. Okay, so this guy basically thinks that these legendary Pokemon, they are, running away from us because they're scared from us. And this guy wants to tell you, well, you know what? You can be with legendary Pokemon. Try at least. It's not just about bonds between people and Pokemon. Having all living things appreciate and trust each other will be best.
Yeah, I agree. I wish Pokemon were real. Speaking of which, there is. Yeah, baby, there you are. That is one of the three legendary Pokemon that we talked about. Cobalion, Terrakion, and Verizon. I don't know if it's Terrakion or if it's Terrakion or whatever spell. I'm gonna call it Terrakion. So Terrakion, Cobalion, and Verizon. Let's just push this one out. And we're good to go. Use the other one to move out of the dungeon. And yeah. There he is. So it's time for us to go head to head against the first of three legendary Pokemon. This one is the Pokemon with double dual types of fighting and something else, which all they are. Make sure Pokemon are healthy. Start off with a Pokemon you think can do the best out of capturing. So I'll use Substriker first for Paralyze and Flash. Make sure your Pokemon are able to survive as well. Do I have any held items on Substriker? I probably have. I have a Chesterberry. Great. Alright. Well, let's get ready then. It's time to battle the first of three legendary Pokemons of the Sword of Justice. This is Cobalion, the Sword of Steel. Cobalion appeared. He's only level 42, they're a bit low level because I technically should have been here earlier in the game, so that's one of the reasons why we're a bit low level. So we have to be careful not to KO the Pokemon here, or this is going to be bad. Well, we'll start off with a Thunder Wave. I want to paralyze him. There we go. Paralyzing complete. Let's go on to stage number 2 after he's had his move. Paralyzed on Cobalion. Cobalion is Retaliate. Doesn't do much because the level difference is a bit big. It's 14 levels difference, so that's going to be an option thing for me. We'll go with Flash next. Let's get his accuracy down so that he can keep missing attacks. We can keep, getting his HP down while we start capturing it. Ironhead doesn't really do much. It does crit, but he's a steel type. Steel is not very effective against electric, so Substriker is a perfect foe for Cobalion in terms of capturing him. Cobalion's accuracy goes down again. Retaliate will hit. I think I'll go with Flash for maybe 1 or 2 more turns. Let's see. Flash number 3. Now he has Flash been reduced by 3. Sacred Sword! That's the ultimate attack from the legendary Pokemon. All of the legendary Pokemon in the quad has that move, Sacred Sword. It's a fighting physical attack. Only they can learn it. Cobalion goes to carry it down. Now he's paralyzed, can't move. Let us see if we can start doing a damage here. Now be careful, do not use Flame Charge here, I recommend not using it, because he's a Steel type and Fighting type. That means he's super effective. I'll go with Wild Charge. I do get stab bones from it, but hopefully shouldn't be KOing it. It's still a Steel type. Oh, it's not. Oh, I forgot. It's Steel. Electric is not a thing with Steel. Okay, I think one more Wild Charge should not KO it. It should keep it on the red levels, unless I crit, of course. Whew. Okay, we are perfect now. He's in the red status. He's paralyzed. His accuracy is down. Let us begin the spam of Pokeballs. I bought a lot of Dusk Balls for this because, remember, Dusk Balls work well inside a cave or at night. So in dark places like caves or at night, this is the best way to do it. So let's go Dusk Ball number 1. First ball. Can we get in the first ball? That would be too much to ask for. Let's go Dusk Ball. 1. No, not the first trap. Well, at least he seems to be, you know, funny. He is paralyzed, so we need to keep on fighting. Let's go Pokeball number 2. Dusk Ball. Let us see. What can we do on Cobalion? No, he goes straight out. Cobalion is still paralyzed, so this isn't much better. This is what we should have used the Volcar on. I feel sad about ditching the chance to get Volcar on my team, but that's fine. I won't be using him either way, so that's fine. Dusk Ball again. No, he's still getting straight out. He's paralyzed, low health, but he refuses. His paralyzed effects is still lingering heavy, so we just have to keep those Dusk Balls, Ultra Balls reeling. He will be ours. At least we want to add him to our collection. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! That's how we do it! Yo! Cobalion was caught! Cobalion's data was added to the Pokédex. Great start! It has a body of heart and steel. Its glare is sufficient to make even an unruly Pokémon obey it. Oh, look at his stats though. He's 6'11", that's over 2 meters tall. He weighs 551 pounds, which is over 220 kilos. Whew, that's a heavyweight. I think it's more like 250 kilos, I would say. He's a steel fighting type, which is a pretty cool combination. Do you want to give a nickname to the Cobalion? No. Cobalion is pretty cool. I really highly recommend having Cobalion if you want to have more of a, you know, a tough Pokemon. Well, the old man is happy, I guess.
It seems that thanks to you, Cobalion has sensed a change in the world. It's a world where people and Pokemon help each other and live together. I believe Cobalion must remain with you and travel by your side. The fact that you battle Cobalion and you related to each other should be easily communicated to Terrakion and Virizion because of the close bond between the three. I'm sure they also give you a chance to prove your worth. The obstacles that separated Terrakion and Virizion from people are probably gone now. Whatever you want to search for those two is up to you, but they are definitely waiting for you.
Yeah, so that's basically what I told earlier, is that you cannot get Terrakion or Virizion before you have faced and fought Cobalion. Now that we have gotten Cobalion and even captured him, now it means we now can go for the other 2 remaining Swords of Justice. But let's get out of here on the double. That's at least one thing we're gonna do for sure. So Cobalion is joining our team. It is time for us to go for the next member of the Sword of Justice. Great start! So that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode we'll go for the next one. Let's see, which one should we go for first? Should we go for Terrakion or should we go for Virizion? Terrakion is at the Victory Road and Virizion is at Pinwheel Forest. I'm gonna go for... yeah. Let's go to the Pokemon League. I'm not gonna go to Pokemon League to actually challenge and win it. But I'm gonna go to the Victory Road because I want to capture Terrakion next. Yeah, you can actually fly to the Victory Road, which is kind of cool. So yeah, we're gonna go through the Victory Road the next time and we're gonna find Terrakion and capture him and add him to a collection. Then in the episode after that, we're gonna go for Virizion. So 1 legendary, 2 more to go. That's gonna be it for this episode. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comments for feedback, comments for talking about Pokemon, and subscribe! That's great for now, so I'll see you guys next time as my story of Pokemon White continues.